please. Okay, I'm sorry for the. This space I know we have it, and that is why I'll try to join space. But all the space I'm seeing there are not the one I can join because I don't want to waste my network for what is not worth it. So please share the space and let's deliberate on this briefly before we go to our fundraising. Because this Nigeria government and the terrorists, DSS, they are underrating our resolve. And we need to send a message to them, because one of the things that we destroy Nigeria is underrating people. They underrate people so much. They underrate people. And sometimes I love that the way they underrate us. I like it. I like it that way. But it will destroy them, you know. And the DSS boss that have the guts to use his epilepsy hands to touch our leader, or whatever they call them, to use epileptic hands to touch our leader, Mazen Khan. I don't want, this time around, I don't want to talk too much, but sometimes we need to talk so they will understand. Our leader, Mazen Khan, is, I don't know, is more than anything for us. Is more than Nigeria put together to us. Yeah, but no, they may think it's exaggeration. It's not exaggeration. Because anything that happened to him, we in fact, we think Nigeria and anybody that supports Nigeria, the sin that will create entire world, they will not imagine it. I'm not here to talk. I'm not here to just blab. It's a warning, because when I listen that the USS Moron don't lend a hand, he got infested hand on our leader Mazen Khan. The one they have done in Kenya since Saudi is not enough for them. I would just want to send a message to them, to those, their family, and those who are supporting them within and without, to understand that we are not just angry, we are rage. One of our brothers here his name goes by Rage and Fury. That rage and fury, don't think that you just write it. Yes, that is how you describe every genuine Biafran. We are rage. We are rage. We are fury. So whatever you are doing, the rainmaker that makes the rain to fall must be ready to face the thunder that follows it. That is the message I want to Nigeria government and the terrorists, politicians within and without to understand. Because you underrate people so much, because you have people you give gun. What is different between that gun is what made them as if they are not, there's nothing they do we cannot do. Or you think because you carry gun, give them, remove the gun from them, or we have the same gun. If that is what is putting you up, be careful. Be careful, because whatever you think you are doing, we are not the people you can subdue. No matter what you got, the whole world gang up, join you, you cannot subdue Biafra. You can never subdue Biafra. We have what is called Ogonofa. I will not explain this. Ogonofa, go and ask the meaning. I will not explain it to you. Yes, because we have not done that to anybody. We have not done that in the history. They have not done that to anybody. They have never invaded anybody. They have never forced anybody into to subdue their culture, to subdue their destiny, in order to be part of them. No, rather, they exercise that philosophy that is inborn in us. Live and let live. Live and let live. So with that Ogunofo, be rest assured. So we are not, we don't take action, we don't share blood. The only blood we share is Oberibum, he who comes to kill me. As you have come to kill us in our own land, all of you, the land will soak your blood. Come to kill us in our own land for doing nothing. While you are pampering and sponsoring terrorists, giving them red carpets. Those who keep pregnant women. What is more crime about that? Not just killing pregnant women with guns, but has their stomach ripped open, cutting people's heads, shouting Allah Akbar, you forgive, you negotiate with them. I don't know, sometimes I begin to reason myself, God, these people, are they truly thinking about what their action will result for their own children and their children tomorrow? That is why I'm asking them sometimes. I ask myself this question. Or they think they are immortal, or they have their own life expectancy, life controlled, or have their own life expectancy elongated. The last time I checked, none of you have. You bleed the same blood. You bleed the same blood. Imagine Sultan of Sokoto, the terrorist himself, the organ of the terrorist, coming to talk trash. You want to regulate social media. These people will be, that is what I'm telling you, anybody that is, we're not just, this is because it's evident everywhere in the world, even where I am now today. Islam will attack here. Whatever they're telling you, just like Washington, yes, but don't ever see them as you are. No. Don't ever see them as part of you. Because they have evil, they have a mind of, they don't want to competition. They don't want a system where people will compete and they want people they will suppress. Who the hell are you? Can you create a human being? Those who have existing before you, you want to control them? Because you have gun and blade. When the gun will enter everybody's hand, then we will know who is the smartest and who is the strongest. All I'm telling you that you can never subdue us. But the more you are killing our people, the more you are elongating your own calamity and that of your children. This is my message, direct message from Uncle Anambra to Nigeria terrorist government and DSS and all of them, because you underrate people too much. Our leader told you that he's dead already. Not only him. Yes, as we are seeing now, we have decided, we have resolved. Our resolve is rigid, very, very rigid. Come what may. If you can understand, I don't understand English very well. I know these people, this one, our resolve is very, very rigid. Come what may. I have volunteered my life for this. And before I will go down, you will not say, "No man, my people will first." History will be forever. This nonsense must stop. You kidnap someone from Kenya, and the king Malami was bragging in our house that if they know they would have poisoned our leader, would die slowly. Malami, Abubakar Malami. I don't know what is giving people this God. I don't know what is giving this God, but I understand. It's because of the illegitimate moron, criminals, Fulani fathered, infiltrated blood that claim to parade themselves as the governors and politicians in our land, and the PGs and kings and the Bible robbers in our land. If not, this insult will not come to this level. We are using them to penetrate, to advance your evil. Because as a typical Biafra man, typical Igbo man, I know what I can do. I can't be killing my own people. I can't even kill another person that has nothing to do, does not done anything to me, let alone my own blood. It's not possible. It's a taboo in our land. It's a taboo. That is why when you accidentally kill somebody, that is what is called a search, you run to your maternal home. You run. When you go there, they will hold you first, then go and find out whether it's mistake or intentionally. After doing so, everything will be done accordingly. Otherwise, the blood of that person will push you into your own death. This is how it is in our land. The only permitted blood to be shared in our land is those who come to kill us. And as you have come to kill us, we are going to kill you. I'm saying it openly. As you have come to kill us, you go down. No, you may think that we are just blabbing, but we can assure you, you will go down. Fights will take it to your own domot. We will take it to your own domot. We take it to your own domot. Take it to your own domot. It's not somebody who initiates fight, they win. No, they don't be saying a person who initiates fight, they win. But the reason why we take time, because we value human life. value human life, but we can no longer continue valuing the life of those who don't value us. It's not possible. We cannot. So I want to tell you here that we have, our resolve is rigid. Nothing you do, nothing on this planet Earth, that thing you see our leader telling you is the mind of Biafran people. He's not just speaking. It's the mind of Biafran people. Forget about the filtrated bloods you are using to talk trash for social media, one who don't know the blood that runs in them. They are not part of us. That you be a Biafran name or speak any of the Biafra tongues or elites does not make you be a Biafran. You must add the blood that runs in you. So we know who we are. The land know, the owners of the land know themselves. So our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be released. And let me tell you something, because there's something I said that was listening to. Whenever I listen to that thing, I don't, in fact, I boil. You want to keep him, when you realize that his doctor tell you that he can no longer last maybe a few days, then you release him. Go and die. Hey, these people. Our leader, the love of our leader is worth more than the love of the entire race. Your entire anywhere you DSS boss, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Hausa, whether you are Fulani, anywhere you be, the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what you are love of your entire ethnic. Hi, whoever you may be, your people should warn you, because the calamity that will befall you. This one not be say God will help me now. We go do them. We Biafra will do it. We are not telling you who Biafra will do it, and I will part of those who will do it. The number is part of those who will do it. I wish this thing have video so that you can be seeing who is talking, because we are dead already. This is not my first time of coming. I've been in this world before, and if I go, I will still come back. It's not my first time. So be rest assured, know what you're doing. Stop underrating people. Okay? Stop underrating people. Stop. You have done, you evil reconnects, you terrorist criminals. Nigeria is only where criminals are being pampered. Innocent people are being jailed. And they want us to be part of you because they want to. That's the Atlantic Ocean. They want to dip your Quran. As you are bending to dip it, will put you inside, all of you. You'll be swallowed forever. This is what we are promising you. I am promising you this. If you keep daring, if you have done it anywhere in the world, anywhere you have a sponsor that Islam to take over people's land, there are people who cannot do it to, and we are the people, the Biafran people. You cannot. You cannot. Only if there is a history that have gone to take what belongs to first people, then you succeed. But if there's none, you can't. Today you're burning, Nigeria is burning people, Biafran business, destroying their business. That is what Shettima orchestrated by Shettima. And they're using Takia on Yoruba people. That is why sometimes I see Yoruba can use it at all. They're using Takia to deceive you. Because they know that if you rise up, as Biafra have risen, Fulani is gone. The middle belt rise up. So they're playing Takia, playing instigating hatred against the Igbos, against them, so that the world will hate us. So that our brothers and sisters will hate us. They're doing that. But I thank God that some of you who have risen up, who have seen the truth, the key is consistency. Not so after today, tomorrow you give you money, you go and go down, go begin to talk different words. We are consistency personified. Fear of useless a flave. There's what they call a flave in Igbo language. A flave. Let me tell you the meaning of a flave. When we say a flave, look at a flave. A flave is someone who can, in every race there is a flave. That is why when the invaders, colonial criminal come, they look into the people. They single out their flaves. A flave are some people who are selfish, who can do anything to please themselves. They don't care how their own people feel. Who think that everything that favors them can be supported. They don't know that, a flave don't know that not everything that favors you you support. Something that will favor you, but you look around, say how many people the thing is not favoring. Then because of that you are not a flave, you will join them to fight against that thing, because few of you that is favoring is not good thing. So, but a slave don't care about that. A slave only mind for himself. So when the enemy come, they spot them, they use them. So those of you who are slave or infiltrated blood planted by Fulani Caliphate, to use them to do what they're doing today. I know you when I see you. I have exposed one of you, two of you are going to Biafra, and one guy again, one idiot again, claiming to be Igbo. But when I interviewed them, I found out they are Fulani. That I realized that they are Ibubago commanders. There are many of them. So when they come, they flash them, they bring terrorists, they put them in the Ibubago, use those ones that speak Igbo. But you can ask yourself a question, why are they coming to people's land? They will not go and live among the people. They will go and isolate themselves in one place, call it Hausa Kwata, Ama Hausa. That is why I cannot recognize them. Some of them will be living in barrack. When they join politics, they buy land, they build house and give themselves for them like NGOZI or Abeze and his brother and co. But one thing I like, that our land is not a land you can go. We know what to do to fish you out. The other our people, for some of our people were in England and they're supposed to, they forgot to do their origin, they forgot to know that we must go close to your land for your land to know you. That's why you see some people today, they are Biafran, but they cannot speak their mother tongue. But they see stranger who don't even the same abroad, but they speak their mother tongue. You that don't speak it, how will you be able to know who is a stranger? But it is when you understand your own mother tongue, then you will know the accent to know when strangers, because accent is from blood. No matter how fluent you are in Igbo language, if you're listening to you very well, I will know that, yes, whether you are Igbo or a stranger, because accent is from blood. So through their accent, I discovered these Fulani criminals. They speak it, they do everything, yes, but their accent cannot be deleted. And apart from accent, there are many ways to kill a rat. So if you like, hiding under Igbo name, hiding under Biafran name, hiding under your spoken Igbo language or Biafran name or Biafra to fool yourself, you are not Igbo, you are not Biafra, you're not Biafra. That is what it is. Because you are planted to continue causing confusion, getting hatred, division, to enable your people to succeed in your agenda, but you cannot succeed because people like us exist. This is my message to you. So fellow Biafrans, today is fundraising. Please contact your friends and remind them of today's fundraising. Everything we are doing today, is money. Our APM is carrying a lot of load. Our BDF is carrying a lot of load. Okay? They're carrying a lot of load. And the only thing we can do is to make sure that we provide them money needed to do those things. Okay? You can't go and be throwing money, spending money in club on buying all those material things while your land is under siege. Unless you are one of those people I just mentioned just now. But if you're typical blood of that soil, from that soil of Ndibo, know that what we're doing is of paramount importance. It is very, very imperative we do it. And that is the only achievement, the best you can give to your children, your generation, and unborn. Okay? We must do it. We cannot pass this to our own people. When I hear people say, if we are children, no, after us, no. This is what we are here to do. If you are in this, if you're part of this generation, if you feel the way I feel, the way our leader feel, the way others feel, this is the best achievement you can give your generation. Nothing again is more than freedom, than securing your territorial heritage, your own portion on this planet Earth, your own heaven. Because if you think that you're any other heaven, that's your portion on earth, where you will absolutely, that is your own heaven. So anything you do to secure that place and secure your generation is the highest achievement. So please send the message and remind them of the fundraising. Nobody, you're not giving to Ogenkere or our information Mr. Sniper or any of us. No, it's for our mission to be accomplished. Okay. So BDF, they are not being paid, but it is our honest, it is our responsibility to provide them what is needed. Even the one they are doing locally, they are using the material they used to buy it. They are not kidnapping, they are not criminals. Let me tell you some people who don't know the law of our land. The law of our land, if you are shedding innocent blood, you cannot last. Okay? If you're shedding innocent blood, you cannot last. And those are some morons that come on social media talking about when Igbo women begin to be in leadership, your own women were still in the kitchen. The first ever written constitution on this planet Earth originated in Igbo land, the inclusive of women leadership, written in CBD, in our own writing system. Okay? So our women are powerful women. No more other in my land, when they give order, not even the king, you counter their order. And those such things doesn't exist in your land, except Ghana, that practiced polyandry system of marriage. Okay? So stop with your propaganda, trying to instigate our women to bias their mind in what we're fighting for. Because that is your intent. That is why what they're sponsoring you to do. But I know that our women, most of them saying this, some of them can't even speak their language. They claim they're Igbo. They're Igbo. A Fulani will come and kill an Igbo. A Fonja will come and kill an Igbo. To talk trash. Because we are paid. But one thing you must understand is this. Evil lies have expiring dates. Yes. Have expiring dates. And why we're telling you, after doing that evil, when it will expire, we will not forgive you. That's my message to you. Because your actions have led to the loss of innocent lives. This nonsense you are doing, we will not forgive. Forgiveness is a crime in our own dictionary. Be rest assured. In fact, in our land, we don't know. It is only the land that have the power to forgive in our cosmology. That is why, because the highest justice of our land is earth goddess, is a female deity, is a female pantheon. So that is why women don't sell land. Women don't settle land disputes, because we honor them as deity. That is why we remove them from doing certain things, because we honor them as deity. That is why the Omoada have power, because they are backed by the earth goddess. That is the highest justice of our land. So he's the one who have the power to forgive. We don't have the power to forgive. I think some of you who don't know who you are, you know who you are. You exert your power. So my people, we must pass this message to the enemy, because they are underrating people too much. And that thing is what will destroy them. You have this thing because of that. You can do it anyhow. You kidnap our leader, you torture him for 8 days. Because you have seen that people have the video, because that is why I give thanks for those who have the knowledge to create this gadget we're using. And that is what we're supposed to be doing, to contribute to the world, not to be sponsoring terrorism, funding terrorism. Others, you look at the world, you see these people, they're building this, they're developing this. You turn to Nigeria, what you see is genocide, killing, jihad. It's nonsense. We want to contribute to make the world a better place for everyone. That is why we want to leave Nigeria, because Nigeria will not allow us to achieve, to contribute. We want to contribute. We don't have the heart of a person or subduing a fellow human being. No. No. Talk about it. Go to my place, my own female siblings. There's nothing that is sold in our land that they don't have their own share. People just, you don't know anything about it, but in propaganda, they go around. They have their own share, everything. Because you are jealousy. Jealous will not make you to achieve anything, because you can never be us. You can never be Biafran people. We are unique people. You can never be us. With your jealousy, you can never stop us. You can never subdue us. That is what you go and take it to the bank for. No matter who is backing you, even if the whole world back you, you cannot subdue us. I'm telling you this to those who are supporting you, those who are battling evil against humanity. You will not go scot-free. As you are paying you money, you are using social media to talk trash, to cause confusion. The record is being taken. You will not be forgiven. Yes, you will not be forgiven. Because I know what I am suffering where I am now. I know what our people are suffering. I know what they are subjecting our people to. In many places like that, we can't continue. If I'm in my place, I won't be going through such thing. But you deliberately orchestrated those things, instigating evil, propaganda, lies against our people to stigmatize us. So any small thing we do, people will, any small mistake, few persons do, they will capitalize on that demonizing narrative they have had. stereotyping, stigmatizing narrative, they capitalize on that and exaggerate it and qualify it. Because you planted radios, both in the north, both in the Yoruba lands, in the rural areas. If those who understand, I want anybody to come and any Europeans to come and debunk this. Come and debunk what I'm saying. If you don't have radio houses in your village, that's their specialty is to fabricate lies against the Igbo people. And that is only what they do. And all those things that is you saying, if you have ever seen it happen once, these are what you are doing to a fellow human being. Your fellow human being, to batter their image, to turn them to nothing, not thereby making some because of the aggressive. I'm acting towards that. I'm speaking with experience. So this extent, the Yoruba person that school in my locality with 2 siblings, 4 years they studied, they did not go home. When school vacated, they remain in our land because our mothers are the best. I love them. They are the best. What about all this contemporary flavor that don't know who they are? Our mothers are the best, and I love them. And they come to this world in million years, in million time. I prefer them to be my mothers. You are the best. Our mothers, they love, they can never, in fact, they use their last cast to cook to make sure that that's stranger. These guys, they feel at home. They get fruits. That is our we used to have a nearest garden in our compounds. We call it obobo. You see mango, you see pawpaw, you see orange, all those things. They get all those things, they enjoy. Only their parents visit them. I speak Yoruba dialect fluently. I speak all the Igbo, I speak Ekale, I speak Odibo, these dialects. But there's something my mother taught me. I don't like to front those things. I use it as for security, and it's working for me. So that is why I don't like to speak it anyhow like that. So when this guy come and they began to speak to his brother because they don't know that I speak Yoruba. He was telling his brother, 2 siblings, one master in statistics, one studied econs. He said, all the things they told them about Igbo people, that he have been here all this while, he never see anything like that. So that thing he said, that was when I let them know that I speak Yoruba. Then I responded Yoruba. They said, oh, you hear Yoruba? Then we begin to chat. Tell them I study at school in your land, I know those things. I know those things. They tell you we kill human being, we eat human being, we're not good, we are this, we are the evil people, we are more anything negativities against us. We are doing Monero Shua. But in my land, the last time I checked, when I hear Monero Shua and from we think Ijabo or India. Monero Shua does not exist our land. I forget about Nollywood, those notions they're Athens. That's where we're going to hold some of them accountable because some of them are not Igbos. They are not here. The Fulani use them to add those things to continue battling our culture, to destroy our culture. We will not be forgiven. You will not. Because you know the damage your people have done. We hold you accountable. So I told them I know those things. I know what you're saying. I thought I go to secondary school and in your own land. I hawk business. I go around, know many villages. When they call their names, those who know the villages around, they call, I visited many villages. Some areas, if you go on those, I will see the presence of our ancestors, presence of our people. I will see this land is just, you will see what shows this. Most of those areas were originally lived by our ancestors, but they moved for them to live, accommodate others. But that is not the case we are coming today. We are not asking you to live there. But the one that is our portion now presently, any of you that stand on our way, any ethnic church that stand on our way, we will remind you old and new. Biafra must be free. Mazinanta must be released unconditionally. And every Biafran blood you have shared, whoever you may be, whether you are a Biafran, a slave, whether you are infected blood, you will pay. Your children will pay. Your children will pay. Your children, in fact, your bloodline will pay. This is my message to you. Even if I go, come back, I die today, I come back again, I will still fight you. This is not my first time. I have come before, I've come again, I will still go and still come back. What I'm telling those who the day that I'll go down, you give me a mark so that you know when I come back again. To tell you this is not my first time. And most of us you see here, this is not our first time. Some of you be careful what you are doing. Stop provoking people. Stop underrating people. I am not here to make it sweet to you, to those who are listening to this. I'm not here to beg to paint it what to you. If you want to know where our anger is coming, go and investigate to know where we are coming from. And tell me if you can even wear our shoe for just 1 year. If you can wear it for 1 year, then come and fight us. But if you cannot wear it for 1 year, then either you support us or you stay aside. We are not asking for be sympathized. We don't ask for sympathy. We are asking for obey the rule of law. We are not unlawful people. We are law-abiding people. We have our law in our land. That is what is guiding us. Before the invaders came to our land, there are no criminality, no beggar. We respect every law of our land. So we have laws. And we respect law. But then those who cannot respect, who their law is one-sided law, like what you have in Nigeria, or two laws. Their law is interpreted differently for certain people and different to certain people. Such kind of a system we cannot support it. We cannot support such system. Such system will be dismantled. If you want to continue it, leave us alone. You don't have any right. No ethnic neutrality in that contraction. The entire Africa and the whole world have the right to tell us what to do. We have been there before you. After the war to ask Britain and world linguists why they withheld world linguists that carried the research about etymology of language for years. And after the research, they came up with the result that Igbo language is mother of millions of languages. Why did they classify it? Why did not they make it public? The world to ask Britain this question. After the research, they came out to say, because some linguists from Nsukka told them, but after they did not, you cannot find this on Google, because people don't know that there are Google made for general that you can access. There are another hidden Google that you cannot access. You don't know. That is why sometimes you don't Google, it is Google. Some information are hidden where you cannot see. I got this information. That's where I got this information that time, but that side where I keep it out, I don't know how I lost it. After the research, the Igbo language is mother of millions of language, and as the oldest language spoken on. When our leader says it's the oldest language, I think he's making it up. So how can those who have been resisting with to come and begin to tell me rubbish? Because you want to control me, or you want to tell me what I will do when I'm not doing violating any law? You want to subdue me? You can't. You're joking. So this message is to terrorist government of Nigeria and the DSS kidnapping government. That kidnapper. Reason why I see kidnapper in Nigeria now. Kidnapper has been legalized within Nigeria. They are floating money. Look at the girl that was kidnapped from our BIAFRANS that were kidnapped in Edo State. Whether it's Fulani or I don't know, but I know it's in Edo State. Edo State is the Biafra land. Okay? No Nigeria force terrorist armed group go for that lady. It's an individual, one man, making sure gathering money, soliciting money, and go and release this lady. Then after watching this, you tell me that I will come and stay with you. I'm not doing how I will dismember you. I am sorry for the people, the word language I will use here, but please apologize in advance, okay? Please forgive me. But Nigeria terrorist government and this cohort, they deserve everything worst on this planet Earth. If I have my way, when I was that our partner APM was talking, some people don't know why he's talking like that. The people you see, our leaders, you see, let me tell you, those are our leaders, their own rage, their own. They are diplomatic. They have this our own. We don't have that kind of when we are in position now, we trigger, we pull it. If that is the willy, we do not eat, everything will consume you. That is the kind of heart we have. If you don't know it. And that is what you push us to that level. You are the one that made us to be like that. And it will consume you. You can eat a cake and have it. Look at the most powerful women on this earth. How you are destroying our women. This one is running me mad. Pushing our women into to destroy them deliberately with your hardship. Pushing them to do because you are jealousy. No matter how you do, you can never be like our women. They are the best. Biafran women are the best, the most beautiful, the best mother, the best women. All this thing you are pushing them to turn them to, you can never change who we are. That is why your propaganda does not define me. I know who I am. I want our people to understand that Nigeria terrorist government, not just fighting us in Biafra land, they are fighting us outside Biafra and Africa, going to sponsor, instigating, using their Fulanis in those areas to instigate hatred, to type in propaganda against us, to turn us to be, for the world to hate us. But what am I promising, that whatever you sow, you will reap, as long as this natural justice, human principle. One thing people understand, why I understand how spiritual principles work. That is why I checkmate myself whenever I want to do something. Now, if I put myself in that shoe, if I will like before I do it, yes, because I understand that whatever I do to someone that is evil, that didn't do him anything, multiple evil will come against me. As a traditionalist, I understand this. So, and I know that you cannot, the only thing you can manipulate is human principle, but the spiritual principle, you cannot manipulate it, you cannot change it. The principles of cause and effect, the justice is inevitable and proportional. You cannot change it. Whatever you sow, you reap. So when the time comes, remember to tell your children that is because I'm telling you today, you see these Biafran people that you are killing anyhow. A time come in this world, a life of Biafran will be so expensive for any human being to touch. Go and mark it somewhere. We're going to make it happen. And you, Fulani terrorist people, and they Afonja that are proud of killing innocent people. A time will come in. When I say why use Afonja, I don't want to use it because Yoruba people have those who are sincere people. Afonja, just like when we say Ifajuna, Yupabiasika, those are flavors. That is why we use Afonja. Whenever I use Afonja, you know that it's not all, yes. But as for Fulani, all of them are same. All Fulanis are same. Nobody should tell me this one is a good Fulani. All of them are same. They have one agenda. They have one platform to take what belongs to others. So those of you Afonjas that are teaming up with this Fulani Janjaweed, a time will come to work in Africa alone will be difficult for you. Because the entire African people, indigenous people, they have know who you are. A time is coming. You will reap what you sow. Because, for example, if you want to take a Fulani, have a Fulani country, one state in the north, like for example, Niger is more than is a 76,000 mark. Is more than some countries. It's up to 2 countries. It's enough for you to have a Fulani country. Why are you killing people, taking over their land? People don't ask questions to ask all this thing. Why are you killing innocent people, pushing them out of their land? Why? You think you go to court after this? People are in IDP camp now for more than 20 years. Their village Fulani have taken it over. Change the name. Then they think that tomorrow you live there. Hey, unless you make sure that you try very well to wipe every indigenous people, everybody, wipe everybody off. I mean, but if it's only 100 people remain, that 100 people will multiply the warrior that will destroy you. This is a message, and not just a message, but message from the gods. Thank you, BIAFRANS. Please, if anybody wants to speak to contribute to this, you can come on mic. Otherwise, let me just play this thing before I end space, because we're going to prepare for a fundraiser, please. That fundraising is very most important thing we need now, because to some of you who are in our Biafra land, if not for BDF, what you see today, what you see in Middle Belt, they plant the worst, 10 times worse than that against us. In fact, you meant if not for BDF, you meant not even have any place to run to IDP camp. Yeah, that's what the plan. BDF made it to be the way it is. No Nigeria arm carrier, no Ibubago, no all those no Nigeria that will help you. And you can testify to that, no need of telling you. Have you seen Ibubago one day saying you're going to fight Fulani or Fulani kidnapping or come to save you in hand of Fulani? Have you seen them or any Nigerian? No, only BDF. So that is why if you have that money and you fail to bring it and leave it in Nigeria bank, I'm not cursing you, but if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you will cry hide. I know. The money you have in Nigeria bank is not your money. Remove it and put it in Bank of Biafra. I owe you loan. If you cannot give free, you borrow the government. You receive it. It's best investment. You invest. You get your money. Some of you think that maybe Biafra will not come. Biafra is already here. Biafra is here. Biafra is here already. I bet my life to it. Biafra is here already. So don't be thinking that maybe Biafra is here, because some of you don't want to know, analyze, to make research, to know the truth. You are being driven by propaganda. Yeah? But as for me, that I know what those are following, I know what is going on, I know the achievement they've made, Biafra is already here. In fact, what is remaining now is just, can I say, 5%. That percent is very, very tough. And that's mountain we're going to climb it. Yes. Biafra must be restored in our own time. Our children can never inherit it. Not even the fact, not even the nation, they can never inherit it. We are going to fight it, get it, and build that nation for them. Build it. So that when we come back again, we enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, this is your own lifetime, you come back again, you enjoy it. What dies is this flesh. The spirit recarnates. That is why we have Mando, we have Mon. When you talk about Mon, that is what they call as masquerade, but referring it as masquerade is an insult. Our Mon is not masquerade. So sometimes we don't use English to translate what we have, because it will reduce the quality, the what that it mean. Mon mean Mon, the beauty of death. Mado mean Mando, the beauty of life. So we celebrate both those things. Yes. When you hear Mon, is not an evil thing. Death is not evil thing. What more evil is dying untimely, or dying without fulfilling the purpose you come to this world. But when you die, the flesh go to the dust, which is the earth. Spirit go to the land of the spirit. And if you reconnect, you come to the same bloodline. You cannot reconnect where your blood did not connect. So no this and no peace. Yes. Whether you believe it or not is nature. You cannot change it. That is how it is. Okay. So when you build this nation, this is your own heaven. You come back again. You may not become with that flesh again. Come with new flesh. You still enjoy it. So invest. That money given to you is for a time like this. Use it. So that you will not cry as I know. We don't have time to romance. There's nothing we can tell you today that our leader Mazana can have not told. So on the past, I think sometimes we will play our leaders brokers because I've said everything. We are just rephrasing what he said. I have told us everything, every evidence beyond level that every human being can see on this planet Earth. But my anger is that our fellow indigenous people that are supposed to rise on time when we are carrying this, then we are shifting propaganda, calling all sorts of names. Instead of them to look what we are crying, they're driven by hate, by tribal issue. That is why Fulani gained this ground. If they have risen up when we have been calling them out, by now it won't be this thing. That is my anger. Because I know when we started this, that's my anger. But they allow Biafra everywhere. Biafra. You saying evil against your fellow human being, but ask you what did that person do to you. You cannot even bring any tangible something. And you're doing it, you think it's good. You think it's good. You don't know that you're hurting a soul. You're hurting souls. You're stigmatizing people. But on your own side, you cover it. Let us remove that. I thank God for those who have risen up. My advice to you, fellow sons and daughters in that soil that is indigenous, you are there before all this thing come. As you have risen up, it's now done to you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for only Biafran people, but for entire indigenous people. Yes, stand for what is right. Don't support me when I'm doing evil. If I'm doing evil, stand against me. But don't allow somebody to use propaganda to use you to support somebody who did not do you anything wrong. That is what we're against. And that is who we are. In blood. That is who we are. That is why nobody can subdue us in this world. No race. It can't subdue us. Only if we have done it to you that you succeed, but if not, you can't. Britain will later regret their action. That one is certain. Finland will regret their action. That one is certain. Then they will remember the Biafran people, the Igbo people, the sons and daughters of Ndigbo. They are not the people you can do evil to and go scot-free. It may take time, but you must pay for your evil. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. I think I'll pass my message.
BRGIE. As they play in the show under IPOB, as they play in the show under Biafran Republic government in exile, many things are unfolding today. We are seeing those that have been persecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu running away because they have sinned. You know, when the glory of God follows a truthful man, that truthful man is unbreakable. Many glories follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the same way it follows all his followers, the genuine followers. Today you are seeing even Justice Omotosho is on the run. You know, when we say in Abakalekensis, Omotosho means moto bawoso. Moto bawoso, that is the meaning of Omotosho. In English, because there are some people that don't even understand some names were in English language. Omotosho is moto, run. Omotosho is running today because he have seen that all their pasmagas and all their deceit, travesty of law has been enveloped at the international community. And he has no other means. He's intelligent. If not that he's an intelligent man, he shouldn't have been running. They are running away because it is not the judiciary that's supposed to be submerged by the executive. It is not the government that's supposed to be above the judiciary. What I mean by government means the executive arm of government. A government is a government of the people, constituted by the three arms of government that is established with the principle of check and balances. Executive is the carrier of the duty, OGOJA. The legislature is the representative of the voice of the people and the opinion of the people and the interest of the people from different local governments, constituencies, trainees, like counties. While the judiciary is the one that is the guide to the principles, to guide to the law. It is the one that makes sure that what the executive is doing and what the legislature is doing is in accordance with the will of the people. That's why it is called the judiciary. The juries of the people, the power of the people is the judiciary. Now, watch a situation whereby judiciary doesn't even know her duty. And it is bowing, it is doing what you call inquinamento to the executive. That is what you call the spoil system, having effect on the judiciary. I am coming. American government fought against this upside down system. The Europeans fought against this upside system. That is the reason why you heard about that the government of Italy fought and superseded over the mafia. When you hear the mafia, know you that it is people who behave like the Nigerian judiciary, the executive, and the legislature. People who turn the law upside down. People who disregard the interests of their people, what you call the ipso civitatis or ipso civilis. People who turn the citizens into miscreants. People who have no sympathy to humanity. People who persecute people because of their opinions, because of their religious affiliations, because of their simple reason to exist as human being, as animal, as tree, as even ordinary sun. Nigerian government is against all these principles of essence in life. So today, brothers and sisters, and lots of freedom. This is the opportunity for us to do what? To come and donate through our different liaisons in support of our own freedom. Our leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have challenged the jurisdiction of the court that is trying to judge him, thereby saying, you have no jurisdiction, you have no right to judge me, just like Jesus Christ said during his own time. Yahweh said, you have no right to judge me. Forget about the way they turned it upside down. They say, if you had the power, you should have judged me. But you understand what I'm saying? Jesus Christ told the Pontius Pilate that he has no power to judge him. Then they went back and used the heads of the Hebrews, thereby telling them, clamoring on the principle of Vox Populis, Vox Dei, in negative way. They were saying they want Barabbas, they want Barabbas. We don't want Barabbas. We want justice. And the representative of the justice is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this arco temporalis. In our own time, the representative is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And anybody that you see that is genuinely inclined and fighting under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, starting from Mazi Simon Ekpa, BRGIE Ogechkunkere, His Academic Highness, BRGIE, all the liaisons that are genuinely fighting and supporting this freedom, because it is the only thing that will save us. Look, let me give you a breaking news today. The government of Nigeria is welcoming France, whereas the government of Africa is chasing away France. What does it mean? It means that I don't even want to say the great has fallen. It means that these people are irredeemable. So for those who have listening ear, let them grab this opportunity to help. There are many efulefus, money misroads. They thought that we did not see that they are contributing against. You know, they're coming out of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They did not know that we are faster than them. They went and lavished millions of money that they have been using for money laundering, calling themselves big men. I don't want to call anybody's name, but they know themselves. And they bid that, or with the hope that that the shenanigan will stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from coming out. No, it will not stop it. Look at America. Look at the government of Italy. Look at even NATO. France is alone. I'm telling you, people. France only have one vote in NATO. Only one vote. But the rest, they are not supporting the jihadists. In European Union, France only have one vote, and they are not supporting the jihadists, or what you call the Daesh or the ISIS. So our people should know that God has brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra Republic government in exile, to do what? To salvage our people. Support BRGIE is the one that is represented currently by Ogechkunkere, so that we will chase away all these useless killers of humanity. And may I use this opportunity to thank honorably our lobbyists, like the firm of the BRGIE, like the legal firms that have been supporting for this noble cause. Alias Girasolis, all the people that are supporting solidly with our acting Prime Minister, Honorable Ogechkunkere. All of you from America, from across Europe and across board, are being recognized, and we are so happy and proud because you are representing Biafra. Because of you, Christians today are seeing that they are being remembered, that they have not made mistake for being Christians in Nigeria. They have hope on you. Do not listen to the likes of Archbishop Kuka. Archbishop Kuka is playing the gimmick of the terrorists. He's from Sokoto. He's the Archbishop of Sokoto, or Bishop of Sokoto. Bishop Kuka is very wrong by saying that thing. He said that it's trying to change the narrative. Christians in reality are being annihilated in seconds. Every second, Christians are being annihilated, killed. in Nigeria, especially in the northern part. And they try to bring it in the southern part and in the Biafra land, the place they call Southeast or South-South. Biafran Liberation Army quenched them because we are Christians, because we are indigenous people, because we love Western education, because we love development. So everybody that have been supporting us, we thank you. And we are calling upon all the Biafrans to come and join at this last minute to fundraise to save our people. It is our inalienable right embedded under natural law, international law, every national law. We have the right to determine our fate, and we have the right to live. Thank you, Mazi Onyeka Chukwu Nkodinamba, for the opportunity. Let me yield my mic for now. God bless you. See you at the fundraiser.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, but thank you for coming. Thank you so much. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. More grace to our elbows. Yes, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. We are Biafrans, wonderful people. Biafrans are good people, genuine hearts. Our heart is full of love for everyone. The only people we hate are those who hate us. We know they hide it. If you hate us, we hate you. Yes. As long as we are not doing anything that is against humanity. Live and let live is our philosophy. Because we have it. There's no other place in the world it is our adage. It means let the ego perish, let the hawk perish. But he who said let others not perish, may it will break. That is our philosophy. That is why we say none who have come to kill us will go unpunished. They will not go unpunished. That you survive today don't mean you survive tomorrow. That's a message. Please, we are not asking for mercy. We are not asking, don't pity us. All we're saying, obey rule of law. If I am the criminal, treat me according to the law. Don't show me mercy. But all we hate is lies, propaganda, partiality. We hate it. It's not part of us. It's not part of us. Our land is a motherland. And for those who are making this, our women are the best. In the history of the world, there have been reign before other women. Okay? And in Igbo land, in Biafra land as a whole, our women have a say. They are not being, I don't know the language they are using. Okay? Where were you where they started leadership? Because they are powerful, that is why they are able to vote against the colonial criminals and the warrant chief. If they are the women that have been suppressed, would they be able to do such thing? Okay? That is why they are able to rise up against when the men were weak. They rose up against the colonial invader. In 1929 to 30, they call it about women riot. That was not riot, that was revolution. When they used the warrant chief, the Fulefs, I call them today, the Fulefs. They use them to, the colonial invader terrorists use the Fulefs, use them to give task, to task our women, to task our people. But the women said no. They said no, they rose up. 50 of them were massacred, but they won. They succeeded. They are the people, apart from Ghana, that women, because they practice polyandry system of marriage, women married man, just like India here, but yet they still respect their men. Okay, because men are carrying load. That is why men are dying anyhow. You know, and it is our duty to protect our women. That is why I'm telling you, any Biafra man, anywhere you are, you see where women are being molested and you pass, you will suffer. Okay? Whether it's your sister, it's not your sister. Even if you cannot do it, call other men, make sure that that woman is saved. Make sure that she's protected. It is our duty, it's not a choice, it is a must. Because when our women are vulnerable, we are vulnerable. When they are protected, we are protected. It is our duty to do so. And as a Biafra man, you must protect our women. Don't allow enemy to be showing them fake love. Fake love. There's no other men in this world that can love genuinely than Biafra men. We love genuinely. We don't love because of material things. Yes, we work for, we don't love because of money, we love genuinely. Yes, that is why you see a Biafra man go and marry from poor family because they love that lady and build. The only Biafra man does that. Yes, and I'm proud of Biafra men. Real Biafra men, blooded Biafra men. I'm not talking about the inflated bloods because the land they know themselves. Just that if all these nonsense people, when I myself I can detect them. There's nothing I can do. I tell you, if you say that you're from that land, they come and sit down on that share. If all of them go the wrong, but just because some of us don't want to pay attention to our land, pay attention and attach to your land, to your ancestors. You have power as sons and daughters of the soil. Okay, stranger shouldn't want to be telling you their story, telling you about your life. It is you. As long as you are blooded son of that soil, you have the power. The land is supposed to recognize you. But we are running. It doesn't stop you from worshiping whatever you're worshiping. But know that nothing in this life, anything that deprives you from going close to your, from attaching to your ancestors, on the loss of your land, that thing is don't love you, because that is your foundation. If you deviate from that foundation, you will collapse. If you move from that track, you collapse. So know this and know peace. It doesn't stop you from worshiping whatever you want to worship, but know that your bloodline that produces you is your foundation. You can't do without them. This is my message for you from Uncle Anambra, and I've delivered my message to the Nigeria terrorist government and DSS. I love the way they are underrating us. Keep underrating our resolve. I love it. But as for that terrorist DSS, you have the God to lay your hands on our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is worth more than your entire ethnic group put together to us. To also, so to know what we will do, the length we are going to go, to in fact, to check the entire world, when you continue doing what you're doing. Don't think that you are holding Biafra, you're not just holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, we sent him to do what he's doing. Okay, we sent him, and we're not going to let you go scot-free. Okay, those of you who are toiling with his health, we are watching all of you. You will pay. You will pay. Your children will pay. Your children will pay. This is my message from one of the disciples of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the unapologetic Biafran freedom fighter, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, aka Uncle Anambra. Thank you so much. See you in fundraising.